Hi there, I'm Mark McKay, and I'm going to be going over a workflow that you can use to animate characters for video games. I'm going to show you a process that I use. It's not the only way to do it, but it's a very useful way to make sure that you can set up a good environment where multiple people can work on the same project and you're not stepping on each other's toes. Now I'm going to start off by showing you a Maya file that I created. This is a character that I designed. This all in a single file. I created this little fox character, created the skin, created the skeleton on the inside, all these joints for rigging it, and got it to the point where you can select them, move them around, and the character will follow along with them. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate rigging today. There's lots of other sources of information for that. I'm going to concentrate on setting up for creating animations. Now, what a lot of people might do once they get to this stage where they have a character that is skinned and rigged and everything is immediately go down to the timeline along the bottom here and start setting keys and animating the character doing different actions. But I'm going to show you another way, which is a way that allows you to separate your animation from your model. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to save this, and I'm going to create a new scene. And into this new scene I'm going to reference the character that I created. So I'm going to open the reference editor, and then I'm going to click on this button to create a new reference. And what this will do is it's going to go and find that original model file that I created and bring it into the scene. Now, this is not the same as importing the character. If you import, you're actually creating a copy of the character in the scene. But this isn't a copy. The character still exists in the original file, and if you modify that original file, the modifications are going to show up here. So by referencing it, we are able to create two files. We still have the original model file that the character modeler can then still go in and create and do their own thing with. But we have a separate animation file that the animator can use to do the animations with. And this way you can have two people work on the same project and not step on each other's toes. So in this animation file we can move the rigging around, move the feet in different directions. Now, and because this is a separate file, none of this is going to appear in the original model file. Now, this is useful for both parties. Your modeler doesn't have to worry about the animator putting your character into new positions. If the modeler has to go back at some time later and adjust some vertices or change the rigging at all, then they don't have to worry that the animator has moved all the joints out of place and they won't be able to rebind the mesh. On the other hand, if you're the animator, then you don't have to worry about the modeler having tried to edit your character, and now you have to redo all the animations because the modeler moved everything back into the binding position so that they could do their editing. So by keeping things separate like this, you can really stop stepping on each other's toes. It's also really good even if you're the only person who's doing the modeling and animation. It's really useful to get into this separation just so that you can keep all your animation information in one file and all your modeling information on the other file. By having a nice clean break like this, it reduces a lot of the headaches you're going to encounter. Well, that's it for using references and why I think they're important. The next video I'm going to go into creating character sets and how that that can help you create different animations for your character to use in a video game environment.